Oh wow. Oh good God. Oh my God.
Right from the sides there, yeah.
Welcome to See You Abroad, where I'm captivating your attention with real travel moments, the people, places, and experiences exactly as I live them. Here, you don't just watch me see the world, you experience it with me. Every step, every turn, through my eyes. So if you're ready, come with me. See ya!
In 1905, an iconic landmark located down below the Victoria Falls, one of the highest bungee jumping bridges, which is a free fall of 111 meters. Not only is it used for tourism purposes, but it's also used for transportation, which is a one-way in route, has a rail line on the middle, which was a dream of John Cecil Rhodes to construct a rail line coming all the way from Cape Town connecting to Cairo in Egypt. But the dream died when Rhodes died, so the rail line only goes all the way to Congo DR. Upon completion, the first animal to walk or cross over was a leopard.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It undergoes maintenance by the Zimbabweans, so it's just a linkage.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, you may just come closer. Alright, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Delphista and I'll be your tour guide on the Zambian side. I warmly welcome you to the Mosi-oa-Tunya, the local indigenous name, which practically means the smoke that thunders. It's not thundering now in the dry season. The Victoria Falls is a breathtaking waterfall bordering within two countries, Zambia and Zimbabwe, in the southern part of Africa. The falls are predominantly from the basalt rock. About 180 million years ago, there was a gentle eruption, which is rich in minerals like the silica and the magnesium. So the falls has been moving backwards due to a volcano eruption, eroding like that, forming the series of the Victoria Falls. All right, so we just verified our tickets onto the verification point. Coming through the Victoria Falls Bridge, somewhere right here, we verified our tickets. So basically on the Zambia side, we've got four major trails. We've got the Upstream trail, where we're going to take a look at the journey of the Zambezi River feeding over to the Gorge. Retrailing back, connecting through the main trail, we'll get in contact with the falls from the Eastern Cataract up to the Livingstone Island, although part of the main falls belongs to us because that's where you find an infinity pool, which is called the Devil's Pool. It's very open for swimming right now, so you can access it either doing walks at the bank of the river or using a speedboat on the other side of the river. Where two water bodies link up from, taking the water across the boiling pot, which is used for white water rafting. Nothing is hot down there, but due to the swelling or the movement of the water, it looks like it's boiling in a pot, but apparently it's not hot. 600 steps going down, easy going down, very strenuous as you come yourself way up. The photographic trail, which shows a scenic view of the falls from a distance. So generally you've had already seen the falls using the main trail more closer. It only gives you the look view of the falls from a distance. The falls are 1.7 kilometers from the Eastern Cataract up to the Devil's Cataract, which is Zimbabwe. 180 meters deep from the Zambian side, which is the Eastern Cataract. 92 meters deep, which is the Western Cataract, where you stood. All right, so we are going to generally start with the upstream. go through the main trail. So this is just a basic introduction about the falls. I'll be able to explain more as we tour. Feel free to ask me questions, interact with me. I'll be your photographer for today and I'll lead the way. All right, so we're going to start with the upstream. So this way through the upstream.
Wow. Very beautiful.
We don't have water here, only the vegetation, which is due to the mist in the high season, which goes all the way up to 10 kilometers up high. So you can see that, or you can spot the mist on a plane. So hence the green vegetation.
Wow.
Is formed in a reversal direction. So basically this is the viewing point. 5 viewing days of the lunar in each month from January up to August, 8 p.m. to midnight.
Oh.
So the park is open for the lunar rainbow viewing at that time. We've already wrapped up around for this year, so we're gonna be having the lunar rainbow next year.
Okay. Wow.
This is how the lunar rainbow looks like.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's very nice. Wow. A rainbow at night from the moon. That is cool. Never heard of that before. Yeah. Wow. Right.
Usually they come after rain.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
All right.
Very cool.
A very long river borders within 6 countries. When it starts here in Zambia, in the northwestern part of Zambia, it continues to feed in Angola, Namibia, Botswana, 4 quadripoints where 4 countries meet. It continues to feed in Zimbabwe, goes through Mozambican Delta down to the Indian Ocean. This river, or rather this water, is used or diverted to the power plants to produce energy in Zambia, sharing with our neighbors like Zimbabwe, South Africa, Namibia, and Botswana at about 180 megawatts of power. We have the local indigenous tasty fish in the river. We have the Zambezi bream as well as the tiger fish. In the high season, April to July is the heaviest flowing currency of water, which is about 10 million liters of water flowing per second. Now in the dry season, I'd like and believe to say that this is like 2.5 liters of water. So the falls on the Zambian side, rather on the eastern cataract, is on the highest point of it. So that's why we experience dry or drought on the other side. And also because in diversion to the power plant, not only is it used for energy resource, it's also used for mitigation purposes, farming, fishing, and also drinking when it's purified, just like the water you're having is from the river Zambezi. In the dry season, right now, where you can walk completely at the bank of the river to swim further onto the edge of the falls, which is the Victoria Falls, very accessible, or using a speedboat on the other side of the river. The river does not only feed into the Victoria Falls, no, it feeds through the lower Zambezi, feeding into the Ngonye Falls and also the Chaguma Falls. So it's a very beneficial river.
Wow. Right. Is Angel's Pool on this side?
It is on our side. They don't have no pool on their side.
Okay.
The Angel's Pool is right onto the Armchair. So it's accessible in the high season. The Devil's Pool is accessible in the low season.
Ah.
So which one is accessible? It's the Devil's Pool.
Right now you access the Devil's Pool. Yeah. The Devil's Pool is just opposite to it. So the Devil's Pool comes from the Devil's Pool. Nothing is really special, but way back it was known as a shrine. So according to history, we have the river goddess, which is called the Nyami. So in abundance to offerings to the Nyami, would offer offerings for healing, rainfall, success. So
Okay.
all right, on that side is where the Livingstone Island is, right on top of the river, and right at its edge is the Devil's Pool. So this concrete right here is reduction to sudden water burst in the highest season, like April to July. And also it's just an en route to walk through with the guides swimming onto the Devil's Pool. Yes. So in the high season, it looks like a pipe, not a concrete. Yeah, like a pipe. Meaning it is surrounded by other neighboring countries like Namibia, Malawi, Tanzania, and so on and so forth. The origin of the river starts here in Zambia, right on top in the northwestern part of Zambia, a hashi land in Mwinilunga, ground level of the falls from a hill called Kelena Hills. Goes through in between the border of Angola to Congo DR. Doesn't necessarily attach to the Congo DR because it's onto another equator, meaning it rains for them throughout the year. It continues to feed in Angola, Namibia, Botswana, where 4 countries meet, 4 quadripoints. Boundary of Kazungula, almost of the Chobe River, but not. It continues to flow southwards in Zimbabwe, goes back through Zambia, comes back through Mozambique down to the Indian Ocean. So the Kariba Dam here in Zambia, in between the border of Zimbabwe and Zambia, this is where we source out our hydro generation of power. It's a 7-hour drive from here to the Kariba Dam. The dam is ours, it's not in Zimbabwe. I would get lots of questions to say who owns the dam. So it's man-made dam now managed by the government. The Cobra Bassa hydropower plant is the biggest power plant in Mozambican Delta, also used for energy consumption up to the Indian Ocean. All right, so these arrows are where it feeds through the lower Zambezi. Where the river originates in the northwestern part of Zambia, the river is used for mitigation purposes, farming. So we have sweet pineapples coming all the way from the northwestern part of Zambia. David Livingstone did not only cite the falls, document it, renamed it to the local indigenous name, which is Mosi-oa-Tunya, to Victoria Falls, just to honor the Queen of England. He also abolished slave trade, introduced Christianity in Africa. 75% of us in Zambia are Christians, 25 other religions. He also introduced trading marks here in Africa. He later died here in Africa out of malaria and dysentery. His internal organs are buried here in Zambia, in the central part of Zambia called Shitambo village, well known to be a tourism attraction. And later his body was preserved in salt, taken back to Britain where he was fully buried. It took 9 months to be taken back to Britain in 1874. Dr. David Livingstone died when he was 60 years old. 60? Yes. I'd like and believe to say that way back that was the right age, but I'll still say he was a young man.
A few minutes later.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, it's another one. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh wow. Oh good God. Oh my God.
Right from the sides there, yeah.
I don't want to make eye contact, but this is it's interesting. But I'm scared. I'm terrified. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so many. Oh my gosh. It's so many. There's so many. Oh, what's this stuff? Okay.
Miles coming.
Oh. That's a big one. Yes.
The way you're taking pictures, you're like paparazzi.
I was going to record in case of evidence. Oh my goodness.
Are those dangerous?
And they won't stop coming. They will not stop coming.
So that's the Victoria Falls Bridge, the one that links Zambia and Zimbabwe. It was constructed in between 1904 to 1905, shipped through London, assembled on the 1st of April in 1905. So to date, it's 100 plus years. Sorry. Brad. No, it's fine. All right, so it's well known to be one of the highest bungee jumping bridges, which is a free fall of 111 meters. Not only is it used for tourism purposes, it's also used for transportation, which is a one-way bridge, has a rail line on the middle, which was a dream of Rhodes to construct a rail line coming all the way from Cape Town, connecting to Cairo in Egypt. The dream died when Rhodes died, so the rail line only goes all the way up to Congo DR. To transport newly found goods. We are rich in copper in Zambia, and it's the first industry which is generating revenue. The second one is tourism, third, agriculture, and so on and so forth. The list is endless. And right at the bottom is a boiling pot. So that's where you do the white water rafting from. 600 steps going down, easy going down, very strenuous as you come up. So the pathway is inside the palm trees where those guys are headed down there. Exactly. Yes. So there's security on top, so if cars are coming from the other side, they need to stop and wait. The baboons had already eaten them before they arrived.
Oh, they already eat all the food.
Yes.
Oh.
So that's the scientific name and the local name. Muchengelsia, that's the local name. The Misosops zahari is the scientific name. I'm still learning about trees.
So do you know what medicine they produce?
So for this one, I'm not sure, but we have, like for example, we have the tamarind, baobab. We have acacia. Acacia is not mostly planted inside the path because it's believed to be a poisonous plant. So it's right out there. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Are we good? Straight.
All the trees planted in here is for medicinal purposes.
Who's starting?
Me. Oh, there's a train. What is it? Coal and copper. What? Yeah, coal and copper. So coal is coming from the outside, copper is coming from outside. So it's both exporting and importing. Oh, we have a rainbow down the river.
Wow, so pretty.
further that side is the Zimbabwean side where you stood. I should believe that's the danger point. So we started off our journey on the Eastern Cataract up to that cave which all those people are standing, which is the Devil's Pool. The falls on the Zambian side are 3/4 of the falls, which is 1.2 kilometers of the falls are in Zambia. 500 meters of the falls are in Zimbabwe, which is just 1/4 of the falls. So I would like and believe to say that the falls are large on our side, but they're beautiful on both sides. In October and November, we have an activity called swimming under the sprays. So you can practically go down using the boiling pot, 600 step, and just sit in the mist and receive the sprays. Yeah, onto the armchair.
That's the armchair.
Yeah, that's the armchair. Because further this side is the Zimbabwean side, where you saw the Devil's Cataract, Cataract Island, main falls which never runs dry. So we're gonna end up to here. So way back before the barricades, people or tourists would tend to walk over that hill that looks like the head of the baboon, but they will still fall into the water and died. Statistic records that we've had so many cases where in the past 30% of tourists died. Should be suicidal or adventure. 30%.
Wow. They would walk out there? Wow. Yeah. Wow. You can see the rainbow down there, you all. Pretty rainbow, pretty rainbow.
I'm not a fan of the bread, guys.
You go down, you gotta come back up.
Imagine if they say 600. Between the Germans and the British in between 1914 to 1918. The war came all the way down here through Zambia, and the last shot of the war occurred here in Zambia, a town or a city known as Abercorn. Then it was called Abercorn, now it's called Mbala in Muchinga province. White names that sacrificed for their lives are included on this statue, while the black names are included on that white chart over there. Zambia was once ruled by the English people. It was known as Northern Rhodesia. Now we are called Zambia because we are independent, but the war wasn't us against gaining the independence.
Wow.
Zimbabwe was known as Southern Rhodesia, so we gained independence almost at the same time. You may come and take a look at the black name too. Names, and their fire numbers because there were soldiers, so it was a mystery war against both soldiers. And that's a map right behind you from the last shots where it took. So the last shots were here, sorry, Abercorn, Rhodesia, Zambia. Nyasaland was known as Malawi. So German right over here. So Nairobi, Kenya, so somewhere in Kenya. Kampala, this is Uganda. Kigali, Rwanda. Portuguese somewhere here, so Mozambique from here. So East Africa. And the river continues. So,
There was a river with floods.
no, I'm saying the river continued to flow regardless. So the river Zambezi right on the, regardless of the way it continues to flow. Really humbled, honored, delighted to be your tour guide on the Zambian side. Thank you so much for booking with Kuku Safaris, all of you. I'm really appreciative. Please, on whatever platform you booked Kuku Safaris from, don't forget to leave a review specifically with my name in it. If you don't know how to spell my name, I can write it down for you. Tourism is the greatest competitor ever, so I'll be looking forward to hearing of your reviews. Thank you.
Tell me how you spell your name.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to do a review of you. You've been outstanding.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
I'm glad to
Really
hear
incredible. Well done. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. DEL
Just a moment.
D-L-P-H
PH IS
I-S
TER
DER.
TER Delphista.
Very nice.
Correct.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so this marks the end of our tour from here. We're gonna exit from the other side, call in the driver to come and pick you guys from going back to Zimbabwe, and guys staying back in Zambia till then. Yes, I'm still with you until I hand you over.
Okay.
Exit.
Oh, but it just went up to the street. Wonderful. Great. I'm not here for it. Oh gosh.
You said you want to check for a magnet?
For a bracelet and some artwork.
Okay, we can check.
Okay.
As we wait for the driver.
Okay.
We can.
Okay, man, look up for that freaking baboon child. Okay.
Thank you for exploring Victoria Falls with me. Experiencing Mosi-oa-Tunya, the smoke that thunders, from both the Zimbabwe and Zambia sides, really shows you why it's one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. If you haven't already, be sure to check out part 1, where we explored the Zimbabwe side of the falls. And trust me, you don't want to miss those views. And if you're planning your own visits to the falls, I've included my Get Your Guide affiliate link for the guided tour that I booked down in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, stick around and subscribe. I'll be sharing so much more from my time traveling across Africa. Until next time, see ya!